Let's see, hot topics in the county, what's going on, and I can go on and on, because I got so much. Hot topics of the county, what's going on is the district courthouse being built, right? That is about a $63 million expense. Apparently, what I'm understanding through Commissioner's Court, that they have put aside about $8 million aside for a down payment on this new building. There's not even a plan yet. We have not seen anything on it yet. Commissioner's Court will happen Monday. Let's see if there's some type of plan. But they're moving forward without a vote and a plan. Yeah. So a total of $63 million of taxpayers' money is about to go into this district courthouse, which, yes, it's needed because that district courthouse is old and it's moldy and it stinks, and you'll hear Judge Tanner say it smells like sewer. Absolutely it does. But across from there where the old sheriff's office was is a parking lot that we paid, and I say we as a taxpayer, I believe it was $30,000 for grass. Okay? And across from the street from that is a parking garage that we as taxpayers paid $1.5 million around there. I hear 1.5 and I hear 1.6 million for a parking garage that's not being used at all.
Which parking garage you talking about?
Right across from the embassy.
Oh, that was 19 million.
The county,
19 million?
It's 15 million to build it, and then another 4 million to put the underground places for businesses that no one's using.
Okay, so the county had
They had one, yeah.
the county paid,
did, right.
right. So,
But
and then you
ADC
hear,
put up the other.
yeah, and then the embassy's occupancy, if it's not filled up to 80%, I'm not sure. What I heard on that was that the city and the county would take that part if it's not up to 80% of occupancy during certain times. Well, I think that's a concern that we need to look at too. As an elected official, I don't have that right to make decisions on the finances because I'm not a commissioner. I do have a commissioner that is on point. He's wanting to know what's going on, wanting to know that where the funds are going to be at, how we're going to allocate it, and this and with. I mean, she's a financial manager as a professional before she was a commissioner through healthcare, so she knows all that stuff. I'm learning about it too, but I'm thinking, hello, the people need to know this stuff, along with what the city's doing. Well, when this goes off, what I'm understanding, when the district courthouse is going to be built, is the same time where a new civic center is going to be built. Yeah.
yeah, they're pushing for that to be on either the November ballot or the one coming the next May. So they're actually going to push a, help me T3, was it $200 million bond?
Something like that.
For the Civic Center renovation. But, I mean, things are moving at such a fast clip. I mean, you can't keep up with everything. $200 million for Canyon, $200 million Canyon Pass, $200 million for a Civic Center bond, a 60 or 54 million for the district courts building. You know,
Amarillo College bond too.
Amarillo College bond, 89
Right.
million. If you start looking at all those things, there's no way for this local economy to sustain that kind of occurrence of debt.
I don't know, I'm a cop. But I've injected myself and invited myself to meetings and invited myself into certain committees to see what's going on. We have Potter County has a strategic plan that they did that we were not invited, and I'm going to be just real upfront to it. The constables were not included in this, nor the JPs. And when I found this out, I was like, why weren't we? We are also elected officials. Where what we deal with constables and as constables in Potter County is we're not considered elected officials nor law enforcement. We're just kind of like the redheaded stepchild, if that's a phrase I can use. And so I kind of invited myself to the table on that, and I found out that the district court decisions were already made. The committee on this strategic plan is the same ones that are there at the Commissioner's Court. they're all in the know, but I'm not. So why isn't the public in the know also? There's a lot going on and a lot of expenses that are about to happen, and it is scary. Are we growing? Yes, but what I'm trying to push is that census, not push, but bring awareness. I guess that's a better term, to bring awareness to the census, is because that's funds that we're going to need to help out. And if we don't get an accurate count on that, then that's going to, you know, kind of affect our federal funds.
I was talking to Mark Nair, and Mark Nair said that state law requires at some level over 200,000 that you move away from a manager council form of government to single member districts anyway. So I'm actually wondering if the reason that they're pushing all of these large projects is to go ahead and get that done before the next census comes.
That has been a conversation that was brought up, and again, guys, I'm new at this, okay? So I'm trying to, you know, understand all this at the same time. I'm glad y'all brought that up, because that's another hot topic that's surfacing as a single member district. We need people to represent the east side. We need somebody in there to speak on the city part of it, to be that
Yes.
voice.